tinderbox of the Gaza Strip on the Negev Desert flares as intermittent guerrilla warfare rages with daily raid. Wreckage of vehicles strew the border area as bullets whistle over the farmlands. This vegetable truck on the way to market is riddled with bullets and its driver severely injured. As the sporadic fighting takes on the proportions of full-scale war, dead and captured arms are the order of the day as both Arabs and Israelis put their nations on a full mobilization basis. Bitterness on both sides rises with the death toll. Raids also account for sabotage. This is a section of the newly built Beersheba-Tel Aviv Railroad. Notes of the damage are made for the United Nations Truce Commission. In a desperate effort to head off a dangerous threat to world peace, Dag Hammershold, Secretary General of the United Nations, arrives on the scene to obtain the facts at first hand and, if possible, to arrange a durable truce. But even as he makes a valiant diplomatic effort with Egypt's Prime Minister Nasser and Israel's top officials, the daily dead spell their grim portent of war. A Cutlass twin-jet interceptor demonstrates the Navy's supersonic air-to-air guided missile, the Sparrow, which rides a radar beam to its selected target. Now in full production and in operational service with fleet units, the 12-foot rocket reaches a velocity of 1,500 miles per hour within seconds of launching on its lethal mission. Defense Department cameras show its performance under simulated combat conditions. No mere nuisance like its namesake, this Sparrow is a killer bird of prey. A new and mighty beacon rises on the airways. Near the top of the 104-story Empire State Building, a series of powerful revolving lights send their beams into the night and are visible by aircraft for 300 miles in clear weather. Although not intended primarily for aerial navigation, they provide a luminous landmark since they revolve in the opposite direction to standard airways beacons. The big city adds a crown of light that makes it unmistakable to all who approach it by night. Hottest hotel news in light years. From San Diego, where this cute little space cadet pilots an elevator that's designed for outer space, an all-glass exterior elevator that zooms up the facade of the El Cortez Hotel 15 stories to a rooftop ballroom. And what a ride it is, affording a magnificent panorama of the city. A hydraulic ram 175 feet long supports the transparent cage, which can safely carry 5 times its permitted load of 16 passengers. Its solid structure and vibration-free ride ease the qualms of the nervous ones. The elevator of the future, out of this world. The skipper of the USS Constitution joins an illustrious passenger as she travels to her rendezvous with royalty. Her destination, Monaco, and marriage to Prince Rainier. Surrounded by her family and wedding party of 70, Grace Kelly, America's gift to Monaco, is the focus of all eyes on the liner when she appears on deck. A radiant prospective bride, she graciously poses for a battery of shutterbugs who swarm around her. Joking with her father, she passes the last hours before one of the most heralded weddings of the century. The next few days will be a hectic round of interviews and social functions. But through it all, the Philadelphia film beauty keeps the poise and quiet dignity that has marked her career. Monaco's gain is America's loss. A bonanza for bowling alley operators looms with the first commercial installation of the newest automatic Pinsetter, claimed by its makers to solve all the problems that made previous Pinsetters unworkable. Not electronic, but mechanical, it boasts economy, compactness, and foolproof operation, quick and accurate. Kegglers will benefit too, if only by saving on tips to pin boys. But actually, there are other boons in store which really add up in terms of the nation's millions of bowlers. A major stride forward in facilities for the sport that's fast becoming America's all-time favorite. From Colombia, a story of amazing courage and determination. In the ring, facing El Toro, is a 26-year-old girl, Bertha Trujillo. 6 years ago, the senorita set out to become the world's top woman bullfighter. She hasn't gotten there yet. Most of her fights like this are in provincial arenas, but Bertha's courage has won incredulous admiration from Colombia's bullfight fans, the aficionados. This fight is typical. It's one of her worst defeats ever, incidentally. She came back to defeat 3 bulls in a row after a few weeks in the hospital from this fight. 7 battering knockdowns in 15 minutes. Bertha's chosen a rugged road to fame and fortune, but she's just the girl to go the distance. Why, she wants to go back into the ring.